In today's episode of the Whiskey Tornado, we review Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof Single Barrel Tennessee Whiskey. It's a good one. Welcome back to the Whiskey Tornado. I'm your host, Lance. We are reviewing Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof Single Barrel. One of those whiskeys so many people pass on the shelf because it's so readily available, and I'm excited to review it for you guys today. If you're not familiar with our scoring system, I rank things between 0 and 5. If it gets a 1, it's a don't buy. 2 means it's an average whiskey. 3 or better means you need it in your bar, and a 4 or better means buy 2, maybe bunker some, but it's a really good whiskey that you need to get before it gets hot, or maybe it already is hot. We rate 0 to 1, 0.5 being average for nose, palate, finish, presentation, availability, which is a big one, and value. So today we're reviewing Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof, and I have a nice pour of it here, and I'm excited to review this one for you guys. Just a beautiful whiskey. This particular bottle is 65%, 130.1 proof. Good color, nice dark color. I don't believe there's an age statement on this. Let's get into the nose here. The nose, first thing, caramel, banana, burnt sugar. You have to kind of come in on it slow because it can get your nose. Beautiful, beautiful nose. I'd say the nose is better than average. Not like out of this world, but definitely better than average. So probably rate this a 0.6 on the nose. Let's go into the taste. Cheers. Oh, man. I picked this bottle up for $53. We'll talk about cost in a little bit, but boy, does it swing above its weight class. On the taste, again, caramel, burnt sugar, banana, and good hug. The finish is still going on this. Take one more. What is that note? It's like an orange peel. There's a citrus kind of orange peel, at least in this particular barrel. Single barrels can vary, but this bottle that I have is so good. Man, it's like banana Foster, but with a little bit of orange peel and some burnt sugar. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Palate, definitely way better than average. I would give this a 0.8. I mean, there's not much else I want from a whiskey. You know, you got some fruit flavors in there. You got some sugary caramel notes. You got some sweetness. You have that oak. You can tell that oak's there. Usually with the Tennessee method, the charcoal mellowing, I can usually pick that up, but it doesn't really taste like that here. I mean, this is a Tennessee whiskey, but it tastes like a bourbon. Really, really good, delicious. Finish goes on and on. There's on the finish, coat your entire tongue. There's a little bit of like peppery mid-palate spice that I love, and you just get, you know, bananas on the finish. Really, really good. I'm gonna go in for one more sip. Oh, and it does not drink like a 65% alcohol. I mean, it gives you a hug, you know it's there, but it doesn't kick you in the nuts like Stag Junior will. It's a little bit more mellow than that, probably due to the charcoal mellowing. But gosh, so good. So many people are overlooking this. Finish, I would give better than average, probably a 0.7. Presentation, I mean, what more do you want? The bottle is gorgeous, beautiful bottle, nice substantial cork with hand-selected Jack Daniel's single barrel on the top of the cork. It's got a nice little plate that they glued on there. Beautiful bottle, really stands out, looks great on a bar. I don't know what else you could want from presentation. They didn't just put it in a cheap bottle. Presentation, I would give a 0.8. It's dang near perfect in my opinion. Availability, this is the greatest thing about this. Like, if you guys are hunting those super allocated bourbons and you think you're missing out on something, and you go to the liquor store and they don't have, you know, your E.H. Taylor single barrel or your Stag or your William LaRue Weller or your Wellers, you are not missing out on anything by picking up Jack Daniel's barrel proof single barrel for, you know, 50 to 60 bucks. It is a steal. In fact, like the presentation looks better than most of those I just mentioned, and the juice in the bottle is just as good. And the availability is, I don't know if I've ever been in a store and not been able to find Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. So it's a 1 because I've just never not seen it. I can go get it whenever I want. There's a party I'm gonna go to and I can't find maybe something super rare that I wanna share with people. I'm bringing this every day of the week, and in fact, probably give it as gifts a lot because it's that good. Just because it says Jack Daniel's, don't write it off. We're giving it a 1. And the value, I think normally it's around 63. I found this at 53. If you can get it for, you know, 50 bucks, I'd give it a 1. Most of the time it's at 63. I just got it on sale. So for 63, I'd give it a 0.8. You know, you can find your Knob Creeks that are that good, store picks that are about that price. You can find your Stag Juniors, although Stag Juniors kind of allocated, so that's hard, but Knob Creek's right in there. So yeah, I would give it a 0.8, and that brings the total score of Jack Daniel's barrel proof single barrel Tennessee whiskey to a 4.8. It's a must have. It's a buy two. Hopefully this doesn't catch on and just become super hard to find, but it's as good as Elijah Craig barrel proof. You know, Stag Junior might beat it out a little bit, but it's so good and it's available. So that's why it's gonna beat out most anything I review. I think that's the highest score I've ever given a whiskey, is a 4.8. So if you see it and you see it for around 60 bucks, it's a buy. Make sure you buy it. Probably grab 2. All right, cheers guys.